Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening.
Here we go.
Inside, here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
And right off the tip, they get the early offense. Defense looks like it might be running late tonight.
Jim, you wouldn't know it now. Kamara, a late second-round pick back in 2023.
Well, Kevin, he's proven himself now. His defense is what first stood out, but now his offense has taken a leap forward.
And it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. 6 on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Rebounded by Kamara. Here's Leonard going inside. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
That's what this coaching staff has encouraged Leonard to do. They want him in attack mode.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Yes, that goes in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
In the corner, it's Ingram. Back to SGA. It's rebounded by Portis.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Pass to Mitchell. Fires the three. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start for them.
SGA feeling it out a bit. Now here's Vucevic. Ingram wide open. From outside, off the mark.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game. And the defense not making things easy for them. And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Picked by Vucevic. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up off the glass. SGA's got his second bucket.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
The putback. Portis.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Excellent pass from Mitchell. His teammates are so fortunate to have a guy to make them better.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, Kevin. Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Back to you.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. Here's Ingram. 11-point game. No good there off the double clutch. 1:41 left to play here in the first. Here's Leonard. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Launches it from deep. They get it again. Picked by Vucevic. The three. SGA, no good.
just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Kamare. Allen for three. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. And so the ball out of bounds. SGA touched it last.
You know, he should know better. A pass like that is going to wind up as a turnover more often than not.
Here's Mitchell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Kamara. Toppin pulls it in. And the dunk by SGA.
And you have to keep an eye on SGA in transition defensively.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for him.
And we've seen Mitchell go up against much larger defenders throughout his career. And the reason he makes it look so easy is because of that 6'10" wingspan. Keep in mind, he stands at 6'1", but that's incredible length at his height.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
To the middle. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And that does it for the first quarter.
12.
Up by 7.
19.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
And you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Yeah, maybe overly confident right there. And if I were him, I would not be making eye contact with my coach.
Pass to Vucevic. Black with it. Still without a basket. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Toppin. And the basket is good. So, Tim, let me put you in a different hand here. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
Well, that sounds like a good blueprint. Mitchell right side. And that one's good. Leonard's got 10 points.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Number 14.
To the wing right side. Vucevic. Offline with his three. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
It doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
For three, Ingram. That one's not going to go.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Back to Mitchell. Black grabs the board. Here's SGA. He's got 8. And it's Vucevic missing. Here's Mitchell. Here he goes. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Vucevic. Now Black. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Black, no good. To the inside. Here's Buzelis. Ingram with the steal. To the right side. From the arc. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Tim, I know you love that little push shot that Isaiah Hartenstein possesses in the lane. It really is beautiful, isn't it?
I refer to it as releasing the doves. It's a beautiful thing to watch. I think it's a shot more bigs should try to master because you don't have to get all the way to the rim.
Releasing the doves. And the timing, too, right? I mean, it's got to kind of come in the flow of the kid's movement when he's taking that shot.
Absolutely. He understands how to find those pockets where that shot is available.
That's a good one. Back to Sexton. Here's good one. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein.
Well, at 7 feet tall, you don't need much verticality if you're Isaiah Hartenstein. That must be nice.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 8. Back to Vucevic. To Ingram. It's hauled in by Harris. And it's good one in the corner. And a miss there on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's SGA. Sexton for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, and the growth we've seen from SGA over the years has really been incredible, and it's a testament to that work ethic. He puts in the time every offseason to add something.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
So if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
You have to be smarter about reading situations. There was a body between him and the basketball.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Down low. Here's Buzelis. The layup off target. Right at the rim. No problem there for Shea.
That's a high percentage look for SGA.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Driving the lane. Buzelis. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Shea is just getting better and better at facilitating.
To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Here's Vucevic. And we finished one half of basketball. Leading by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
31.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. SGA takes it the other way.
And Shea has the ability to break down any defense on any given possession, and you're seeing that again tonight.
Pass to Leonard. Back to Mitchell. Now here's Allen. Fires the three. And Donovan Mitchell hits from deep. Mitchell's got 10.
And you can see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
An effortless flush that time by Ingram. It's so easy for him to get to the rim.
Over in the corner, Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. 7 points in the game.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Drills it from outside.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
First team foul.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Sinks the triple.
Well, you can't play much better than this. That's 4 straight to start the half.
And that's a foul called on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell slashing inside. And Leonard has it in the corner. And he can't jam it through. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
Inside. Ingram with the steal. Here's SGA. Can't hit that one.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Outside Leonard. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That is timing on the part of SGA, protecting that paint. Now that one went in, but I don't think that's a shot they want to rely on.
In the corner, Kamara with it. A three from Leonard. In the corner, Kamara with it. Leonard with the range.
3. That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Out to Ingram. Pass to Black. Shot clock at 5. SGA with a throwdown.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Mitchell wide open. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And you see the acceleration right there. SGA turning it on.
Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Drains it from beyond the arc. SGA's got 20. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatchback pull-up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Second team foul.
Johnson outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
To the middle. Mitchell left side. To the inside. SGA with the steal. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. There's a screen. And they call an illegal screen here.
After a solid first half, he's now forcing things and getting a little careless with the ball.
Here's Mitchell. He drains the quick shot. Mitchell's got 10 points in just the second half.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And that one's good. Ingram.
And you can see where he's made the adjustments. This half has been much better.
And it's Anthony Black with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Leonard. Beyond the arc. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Here's Black, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter.
52.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And here is Goodwin. Pass to Sexton. And he drives in.
And using the quickness to his advantage there. Sexton getting some momentum behind him so he can put that one down.
Back to SGA. In the corner, it's Ingram. A three-pointer off the mark. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. In the corner, it's Ingram. Launches a three. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Here's Sexton driving to the basket.
And it's great to see Sexton slashing inside with that quickness and athleticism. Boy, he is tough to contain. Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Right wing. Buzelis, no one around him. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Ingram. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Now Black. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
On defense, the visitors. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And now the big question, can they sustain the momentum?
Pass to Black to take the lead. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Back to Johnson. For the three. Good on the triple.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Harris. And the layup's good off the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Some solid defense from Harris.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Hartenstein.
That is a cool customer right there. Hartenstein showing you no moment is too big.
Gilgeous-Alexander attacking inside.
That is a big shot by SGA, and that shows you the trust that he has from his coaches and teammates.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Ingram. Oh, he hits the deep three.
Well, they really needed that one right there, and Ingram came through in a big moment.
From outside, down he goes for three.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them.
Alexander. Did-eye shooting from Alexander.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Outside Ingram. Leonard with the steal. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Tips it up. Oh, sticks the putback.
And the work rate that Kawhi shows on every play never takes a moment off, and that can lead to second chance opportunities. Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Outside, Alexander. And that's a foul called on Shane Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game. Kawhi with the flush.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Mitchell. Allen. Oh, strong tip in. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Here's Vucevic. Ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Portis.
And you've got to do a better job of making sure the defender isn't in your space. I mean, if you're going to pump fake, you've got to make sure he doesn't have a chance for the steal.
Yep, that's going to go in.
Yeah, Leonard really utilizing the vision to find the crack in the defensive coverage.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Outside Portis. They get a hand on it. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the